I'm just a loud guy, man. Look at that. I'm still.
Our audio levels have just been horrendous because Daniel keeps yelling.
Hey, listen, man. If it's worth saying, it's worth saying
We're
loud.
spraying.
It's worth.
So Daniel, it's Valentine's Day coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have any Valentine's Day? Did you ever have a Valentine's Day move that you used?
No, because I actually historically, before like junior year of college, I was actually terrible with women. Had no luck.
So you didn't
very
have a
little luck.
Valentine's Day move?
No, I didn't. But so here's the thing. Here's me and my girlfriend. We've been dating for almost 2 years now, and the first Valentine's Day we hung out, I actually took her to get sushi.
Sushi.
And I bought her a paint by number thing. So I set the bar pretty high there on
What
the
is
first
paint
Valentine's
by numbers?
Day. It's like you get this thing. You can get them at Michael's. It's this painting, but it's like you have the painting right there on the thing, but and it gives you the colors to paint in, and the numbers denote like which color goes where to actually make the painting.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? So it's a pretty fun thing. It's kind of like doing a puzzle, but painting it, if that makes sense.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Paint by numbers, you say.
Yeah, that's what it is. But this year I'm doing the same thing. I haven't got her a paint by number thing, but I am going to get sushi. Take it to her. Because she is currently impaired right now. Just had surgery. So.
I always had a Valentine's Day move.
What was your move, Mike?
My move.
Oh, I forgot to tell them. We're doing a short episode today.
Yes.
Oh, I forgot to put the timer on.
Yes, today is a short episode.
We've probably gone for
a minute.
2 minutes. So
yeah.
I'm just gonna set it on 17 minutes.
So yes. My Valentine's Day move was always a pretty good one. It was always pretty consistent.
Yeah. What was it?
It was and pay attention. Make sure you're taking notes.
Okay.
It was be in bed at a reasonable hour because I probably have work or a test tomorrow.
Come again?
Be in bed by a reasonable hour. You see, I feel like you would assume that I hate Valentine's Day. I love Valentine's Day.
Why is that?
Valentine's Day, fun fact, stimulates the economy by like $1 billion.
Are you serious?
I'm not even joking.
Bro, that's
Valentine's Day, like, I think I read it somewhere. Valentine's Day stimulates the economy by like billions.
Yes, we trying to impress the ladies. That's what we doing.
How does that even? I feel like
we trying to
here's the most early 2000s sitcom plot in the history of ever, right off the dome, and I'm not even joking. Guy is dating this girl. Like the couple at school just got together, right? The boy is the main character, the girl is the main love interest, and he goes and gets her a Valentine's Day present. And then he overhears like her friends being like, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe he's gonna get her like a big piece of jewelry." And then all he got her was like a handmade note. And then he's like freaking out because he's like, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. She expects so much more." So he saves up, like, he goes and like steals money from his mom's first to get her a real Valentine's Day gift. And then, or to get her a real Valentine's Day gift. And then his mom's like, "What are you doing?" And he's like, "I'm sorry, Mom. I was just trying to impress Jennifer so badly." And she goes, "You don't need money to impress her. You just need to show her that you have a good heart." And then he goes up to Jennifer and he gives her like
False.
a handmade letter. And he's like, and he's like, "I'm sorry, I wanted to get you a piece of jewelry." And since she's not like the other girl, she's like, "I wouldn't have liked that anyway. This is so great." And that is the most on a very special episode of blank ever.
That is actually, I feel like you're actually very accurate right there. And I wish that actually depicted reality. That's a callback, ladies and gentlemen. That is a callback.
Speaking of,
watch episode 1 if you don't know what we're talking about.
Speaking of depicting reality and buying stuff for girls, I had a funny thought this week that wasn't that funny. Because you remember promise rings?
Yes, I do. I remember promise rings.
I feel like if you got a girl a promise ring at our age, she would stomp on it.
Oh yeah. Oh, 100% at our age, late 20s. A girl in her late 20s that's already seen 5 of her friends get married.
Dude, can you imagine?
And then you have the audacity to get her a promise ring.
Having a conversation with your girlfriend where you're like,
well, no, excuse me. If you're dating a girl that is our age.
Yeah. Can you imagine, like, you go up to your girlfriend and you're like, I need to be honest with you. I don't like lying to you. I went to the store and I bought a ring this week. And she was like, oh my gosh. And she's like, oh, you're like, I want to give it to you right now. And she just starts crying and you're like, this is a promise ring.
She just goes.
I feel like most girls I know would take it.
Are you serious?
And like literally throw it.
Right.
It's just like you like what
hold on a second. I'll be right back. She walks in the hallway. You hear the toilet flush.
Yeah.
It's like she comes back. What did you do?
It's
oh,
like,
nothing.
Just threw away the trash.
Yeah.
Like I didn't want it.
I just put that promise ring where it actually belongs.
Yeah.
I dropped $300 on that. Oh, poor baby.
If you're the type of simp who's dropping $300,
I hope there are no women watching this
ring.
podcast right now, bro, because we
me,
are screwed.
Trust me, why are we screwed? Why would, no. I feel like they would agree with that.
Oh.
I feel like most girls I know would agree, like would be like, yeah, please don't ever buy me a promise ring.
Oh, okay.
Like that or
Maybe
at
so.
our age.
At our age,
At our
yeah,
age,
100%, 100%. I feel you.
You know what's weird?
Do you want to actually disclose to the audience how old we are, or no?
No.
Let's keep it a mystery.
What's weird is I was talking to a couple friends at a party on Saturday we were having at church, and I was telling them the story about how some people
church
knocked
parties.
on my church party.
Probably
That's how some people knocked on my door, and they were like, "How old were they?" And I said, "Well, one of the guys was like a kid about my age," and my friend looked at me, and she goes, "A kid your age?" And I realized, I was like, "Oh, I guess a grown man my age." Like, I still view myself as a kid, like
right, yeah.
And I'm quickly approaching 30 every day.
Bro, that's terrifying, man. I'm further away from 30 than you are, but I'm still terrified.
And I'm thinking of things I want to do on my 30th birthday. What do I want to have accomplished? Dude, that's another early 2000 sitcom thing that everyone did. They're like, remember these letters you wrote to yourself when you were 5? Like, when I turn 30, I want to accomplish this. And then the character has like a midlife crisis.
Bro, yes. That's here's the thing though. I feel like that's a better plot than a lot of what is in the mainstream like entertainment right now.
Well, the mainstream entertainment right now is Euphoria. So anything.
Yeah, that's true. The bar is so low. The bar is so low,
in terms
dude.
of like, just like ethical, like you should let your children watch this. Euphoria is about like,
bro. That's like, yeah. That's the what's the it's like the Christian Metacritic or something.
Yeah, that's their nightmare.
Like, right? Yeah, and they're like, we're not even gonna write an article on this one, dude.
Yeah,
if you don't know, then just
just stay away. Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. I was rewatching some episodes of Degrassi, and it reminded me of that.
Oh, also, I need to tell you something after this, but keep going.
Yeah,
Degrassi,
The Next Generation. I kind of grew up on that show. Another show, Degrassi's not Euphoria bad, but I wouldn't necessarily recommend it.
Right? Yeah.
It's just that show that I would watch at like 15 that would make me feel so grown up.
Oh yeah, no, I feel you. Yeah,
but it's wild because like Drake's on Degrassi, and in the beginning of Degrassi, Drake's like, I think in one of the 8th or 9th graders. Now he's 37.
Bro, that will make you feel old, dude. Oh my gosh, bro.
And I'm not gonna lie, Drake. So the funny thing is that Drake's in because Drake always gets clowned on for being soft, right?
Oh really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Everyone clowns on Drake for being soft. And I'm not saying I think it. I'm just saying because Drake's probably watching this.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. By the way, Drake, we know that you're gonna invite us to your yacht later this year, so we just want you to know, no hard feelings, bro.
No hard feelings. I'm just saying what people say. A lot of people think that clown on him for being soft.
Not us. Not us.
Not us.
Just people.
But
you know what I mean.
In Degrassi, Drake famously gets shot and is put in a wheelchair. And I read this week that Drake actually, the writers came to Drake and they were like, "Hey, we're gonna shoot your character. He's gonna be in a wheelchair." And Drake didn't want to do the plot line because he didn't want other rappers to view him as soft because he had just started like putting out mixtapes.
Oh man.
But Drake raps on Degrassi, and like some of the hardest bars I've heard. I'm not even joking. That's not even a lie. He has some straight bars.
Bro, I can imagine, dude. Champagne Poppy been cooking for a while, dog.
He had this one line that was like, "Me and the mic, we coexist. My flow is a glass box with no exits, and you can observe while we're trapping it." And I was like, Drake,
bro.
Young Drake had some. But what were you saying? Sorry.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, going back to what we were talking about, the bar being so low for entertainment.
Oh yes.
I've always thought, of course, actually, I don't know if I actually, you know what? Let's table that topic. Never mind. I'm not even gonna say that. Let's just keep going on Degrassi.
Yes, Degrassi had Drake. It had Nina Dobrev. Those were their 2 stars.
Oh, dude, Nina Dobrev is beautiful.
And I think they knew that she was gonna be a superstar. She had one of the weakest plot lines in the whole show. Like,
for real?
Of all the class, I've done extensive Degrassi research because I'm a manly man, and that's what manly men who are close to their 30s do.
Exactly. What else would manly men do?
And her class in Degrassi is one of the most hated. Like they just had weird plot lines, but hers was especially like. But it, as you can probably guess, in the show, her plot line is her becoming a model.
Bro, that was easy to write. That was the easiest script writing ever.
It was very simple, and it's one of those things where you can so clearly tell that the writers knew that they were dealing with someone who was going to be like much bigger.
Oh yeah.
Than like, because they know it's like.
Wait a minute. I think keep going. I think she was in a movie I just saw with my girlfriend actually.
Which one?
It was with Adam Devine. It was like a Netflix. It's called something about in-laws or something.
With Adam Devine.
No, maybe it was called Outlaws.
Dude, I'm sorry, Adam Devine, not my cup of tea.
Adam Devine is not your cup. Oh yeah. There's a movie. It was called The Outlaws.
Oh, I saw the trailer for that. Yeah.
Dude, this movie's actually that's Nina Dobrev.
You said it was good?
Yeah, it was a genuinely funny movie. But here's the thing, I like Adam Devine. So if you don't like Adam Devine,
his
don't watch it.
His brand of comedy is not my thing.
Pierce Brosnan was in this though.
Really?
Yeah. Nina Dobrev, Adam Devine, Ellen Barkin, Pierce Brosnan.
Here's the thing about Nina Dobrev when it comes to me. I think she has found her spot, and I respect it. She's not going to win an Oscar. But
You're talking about Nina Dobrev?
Yeah, she's not going to win an Oscar.
This guy's so
Shaun
funny. His name's Blake Anderson.
Oh, I thought you mean the Workaholics dude.
Yeah, this guy. Funny. One of the most hilarious actors.
No.
So I keep going on Nina Dobrev?
No, I think she knows what she is, and I respect that.
Let's look at what movie she's been in.
I mean, dude, Nina Dobrev.
She's Canadian.
Yes, that's why she was on
Bro,
Degrassi.
You know them Canadians are beautiful, bro. Ryan Reynolds, freaking Chad Kroeger.
Chad Kroeger,
lead singer of
the
Nickelback.
man. Avril Lavigne.
She's Canadian?
Yeah.
No way, dude. That's crazy.
We were just talking about Avril Lavigne.
Filmography, Nina Dobrev. Never heard any of these. Keep going.
Here's another topic of debate, Daniel. Yes, I think Nina Dobrev she's seamlessly found. I respect people who know what they are. I think self-awareness is huge. Nina Dobrev knows what she is, and she does movies that, like, she does the Netflix movies, and those are cool. You know?
Yeah. Dude, okay, so she's on Degrassi from 2006 to 2009.
Yeah, she's so her whole plot line on the show is that she's a teen mom. She had a kid at like 13.
What?
Yeah, and so
oh my gosh,
ex Lucas is like the bad boy of the school.
We're at 4 minutes and 30 seconds.
Yeah, her ex Lucas is like the bad boy of the school. So he comes in and he's like, "When are we gonna get together again?" And she's like, "When you start caring about your kid." And he's like, "I was 14 when we had that kid. This is traumatic for me." And she's like, "I was 13." and you're like, "Jeez, this show is."
Bro, this is crazy.
Um,
So that means she might have been 12 when they were.
yeah, like the show's wild. And
yeah.
then at the end of her plot line, she moves to France because she gets a modeling contract, and then her boyfriend Peter was going to come with her, and no one knows how that happens because he's like 16, and then he ends up getting addicted to drugs, and she dumps him.
Bro, Degrassi has no chill, man.
Degrassi has
Goodness.
no chill. But I guess if we have a couple minutes left, the movies that I watched this week, I watched Argyle, which I did not like.
What's that about?
It's about a cat and Bryce Dallas Howard and Henry Cavill.
Henry Cavill.
Cavill, they do.
What
my
a man
boy.
he is.
They do my man Henry Cavill dirty. He needs some new agents, whatever, because he is not getting good movies currently.
For real?
I used to hate Henry Cavill.
Dang, bro.
Man of Steel.
Why'd you hate him? Oh, Man of Steel.
The first time I watched Man of Steel, I thought it was like incredible. Second time I watched it, I thought it was the worst thing I'd ever seen. And I've come to a comfortable place with Man of Steel. It's perfectly fine, but Henry Cavill did as good as he could.
Oh yeah, like with a very poorly written DC script.
Yeah, it's like fine.
100%. No, I feel you. We got 2 minutes 57 seconds. Let's see. What movies have I watched?
Yes.
None. Right. Actually, since we did the last episode.
Really?
Yeah, I haven't. Of course, I've been doing other stuff. You know.
Oh! I recently watched the show The Bear.
Wait, no, I have watched a couple movies.
Okay.
I forgot.
Tell me.
Okay, so I got to be really quick. We're down to like 2 minutes. So, Society of the Snow. Have you heard of it?
No.
So the story is it's a true story. 1972. These I think it's a Uruguayan rugby team. They get on a plane. This actually happened. They were flying to Chile for something I can't remember. Maybe it was vacation. But so you have to fly around the Andes, and the pilot thought he was at the place where he turned. He wasn't. So he ran straight into the Andes Mountains in the dead of winter, covered in snow, probably like negative 20 degrees.
Did that save their lives though?
No. What? No. Here's what happened. So he wrecks the plane, and so they're stuck out there, and they survive. Well, obviously a lot of them die, but there's a handful of them survived for like 72 days.
This is a real story. So this is like real life Lost.
Yeah, this is a true story, and me. Oh, I'm gonna edit that part out so nobody knows the name of my girlfriend. Okay, me and my girlfriend watched that movie. It was so good.
Really? What's it called?
Dude, Society of the Snow.
Society of the Snow.
So the story is like how they survived and like because the mountain is like the tail of the plane and the front of the plane are like divided because when the guy hit the mountain, the plane broke in half.
I guarantee you this at least inspired part of Lost.
Oh, really?
Have you ever seen Lost?
No, I never saw
One
Lost.
of the greatest TV shows ever made. For the first 4
I
seasons.
need to watch it.
But that sounds very interesting.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
What else?
We also watched another movie similar, but it was fictional. It's called Nowhere. It's about this couple that are fleeing a communist country. Wait, have you heard of it before?
Yes, I think so.
You watched it?
No, I haven't watched it, but I've. Oh, wait, is this with Owen Wilson? No.
No. It's a Spanish movie. It's another Spanish movie.
Okay.
The other one was in Spanish as well.
Okay.
My girlfriend's Mexican, so I actually know Spanish. But that Uruguayan accent is hard to understand. So you'll need.
Well,
to,
not because your girlfriend's Mexican, but because you've been learning it.
Yeah. I'm just saying she contributed to me learning Spanish.
Okay.
Well, okay, yeah. I was even before we started dating. I was super interested in learning Spanish.
We should do the rest of this podcast in Spanish.
Okay, hermano. Pues yo veía esa película que se llama Nowhere.
Sí.
Y se trata de una pareja
Sí.
que están, pues, viven en un país communist.
Sí.
Pero están, how do you say to flee? Oh, no, we're out of time. Dang it. Okay.
Well.
So switch back to English. They're fleeing the communist country, and she's pregnant with their child, like very pregnant. They get on a storage container, but the husband and the wife get separated. So she's in a different storage container. And then all of her people get shot by the communists except for her. They don't notice her. So she gets stranded. The storage container gets on a boat. Then the storage container falls off the boat into the ocean. She has to survive in a storage container in the ocean for like 30-something days.
What?
Yeah.
Shoot.
And she has the baby in the storage container.
Does she like self-delivers it?
Yeah.
That's
Crazy, bro.
That's nuts. But anyways,
Yeah.
this has been the Dutch Bros podcast.
The mini Dutch, because it's a mini.
Yeah, mini Dutch Bros
Well,
podcast.
We're not miniature. The
No.
podcast is miniature.
You have a great day.
You have a fantastic day.